Today, we're going to be discuss this key concept around sustainable competitive advantage. And in essence, what it means is what is that natural ability that is unique to you and your business that others cannot copy exactly, that always gives you an edge, which beats the competition and which your customers love. So we want to identify what this is so you can use it deliberately, consciously in your marketing materials and engaging with your clients. Now, others would call it a unique selling position, but we talk about it in terms of it being a sustainable competitive advantage. And here's a definition, I'd like to read it to you, is that it's that special capability that will enable the business or organization to achieve a sustainable leading position in the market with respect to the major competitors. And where do we start? Well, here's some ideas of what we believe are the key success factors. Number one, people. Do your people have unique qualities and talents that propels you and positions you in a marketplace specifically? Or is it around purpose? Do you have an attractive reason for organizing and working together? Right? Not only do you attract the right kinds of people to your business or to your organization, it also helps you be a leader in the marketplace because the right kind of people, they are the effective kind of people and got the right mix of talent and abilities and strengths to position your business more competitively. Processes, for example. Do you have special activities that the people undertake to fulfill their purpose? So it's like these secret recipes to success. Though everybody knows how to, some of us don't know, but people who know how to bake a cake. I mean, a chocolate cake is not a chocolate cake, is not a chocolate cake. Have you not often wondered why is it when you follow the recipe exactly, you cannot reproduce what somebody else can reproduce when they bake? What is that special something that they bring? It's something in their processes. Then also, what could lead to advantage are your physical resources. For example, finances, deep pockets, unlimited budgets. What we wouldn't do for an unlimited budget during this time? Facilities and where they are located, equipment, unique technology, and so on and so on. How about the way you build relationships through customer relations? How well you retain your customers and why you keep them and able to build this loyalty. So in order for us to derive a sustainable competitive advantage statement, this is the process we're going to follow, a basic tool. So number one, and this is meant to be a creative exercise. So first and foremost is list the key success factors. Just to remind you, whether it's people or purpose or processes or physical resources or customer relations as examples, or you can come up with something that you can define and identify. But list all the key success factors that you believe brings you advantage. And when you do so, please avoid writing one-word answers. Describe specifically around the benefits you believe those things bring to your clients, right? Specifically. So once you brainstorm that entire list, you then rate the value of each factor to the customer. So basically out of 10, 10 means the customer absolutely agrees with you. In fact, when you ask them why they use your services and why they would come back to you, or would they share your business card, your marketing material with others, would they recommend you, in other words? Right? So you rate them and say, my customer feedback tells me that this is a 10. They agree with me. right? It's not just my perception. I've actually asked my customer. Then the second component is you got to rate your ability to lead competitors with each key success factor, right? I would sometimes say, never mind leading, not to offend you, but beating them, right? So it's either, and this is how you do it. If your success factor is what your customer absolutely loves, it is a 10 about what you do, you find that your competitor matches it, right? They can also do it. They also have the capability. Then you score yourself a 5. But if you look around and you're the only one who's doing it and that the customer values, then it is a 10, right? So you can put a 0 if you want, but we work with the two numbers, 5 and 10. So what is your ability to lead a competitor with each one of these key success factors? Now, for example, I see many people put in our quality of our product is what our customer really appreciates and deems as best value to them. So, yeah, okay, what about that quality? Because quality is such a suitcase word. They could say, well, every time we place an order with you, you are able to deliver exactly to our specifications. No variance from our specification. You are able to do that consistently, and you've done it over a long period of time, and that we believe is quality. That's fantastic. Now, who in your space, right, in your competitive space, is doing exactly the same? Does that customer have options from a variety of suppliers? Maybe they do, but they've already shopped around, and the experiences, as far as you matching their specifications exactly, is why they appreciate buying from you. Now, after you've rated all these things, you gave it a score. What does the customer love best about um, this key success factor out of 10? If it's a 10, and by the way, if you're able to beat the competition with it as well, it's a 10. So all the pairs of 10, what the customer values as a 10 and your ability to beat the competition is 10, you add that together. And so you then in descending order rank them, right? So you add them up, rank them, and your top 5 are your top 5 success factors. And then you develop your sustainable competitive advantage statement from these. And by the way, and summarize, and yes, not everybody, is capable of putting words together. Get help. Friends, family, colleagues, the rest of the team in the business who's good with summarizing things. Put them together in a way. And here's a sample of how you could do. We just use this as an example of a service organization. So this is how it starts. So normally you write it like this: we will lead by serving clients through collective wisdom and unity of purpose. So your measurements of success it's great to now have a statement, but how do you know and how do you assess whether or not you are making decisions according to that SCA for short? SCA is Sustainable Competitive Advantage. Like in this case, they had revenue goals of saying, well, we need 10 million Rand per annum. Our number of new members will be 15 per annum. Our number of workshops will be 3 per annum, and our number of new clients will be 20 per annum. It's just an example. You might say, but that sounds low. No, it's just an example. You could multiply it by factors of 10 exponentially if you want. The fact of the matter is you need to then tie in what you believe the measurement of success will be. And the issue here is having the statement is one thing. Thinking through that if you actually follow the SCA, then you need to be able to measure progress, right? And you decide what those things are, whatever they might be. All right, because somewhere down the line, if things are not happening as you plan, you can go and have a look and review and say, well, I'm not hitting my targets. But the question would be, well, actually, are you following your sustainable competitive advantage statement? Yes or no? Because if you're not, you're not going to see it in your measurements of success. And let's say you do, then maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and redefine what your sustainable competitive advantages. And here's a tip. If you don't know what makes your business special, don't assume. Go and ask the question. Do a satisfaction survey. Ask your clients, why are they happy? What do they like best about your business? What would they appreciate the most about your business? You'll be surprised. It's not just about your price, right? It's about the value that you deliver. Find out what that is. So we've come to the end of this segment. Happy practicing. And if you like, you can drop us a note and send us your SEA with your measurements of success. And all I can say is we'll give you some feedback.